Good day everyone. So for this day we are going to take up about functions. So if you are in the senior high school, this is for your tips and techniques on how to determine functions, the first lesson in the senior high school. If you already graduated, so this is a review for you to refresh your knowledge and ideas about functions. So let's now have a review on functions. What is a function? A function is a relation defined as a set of ordered pairs x and y, where no two or more distinct ordered pairs have the same first element or our x value. That is, every value of x corresponds to a unique value of y. So there are 5 illustrations on how to determine whether the given is a function or not. First is ordered pairs, second, table of values, third, graphs, fourth, mapping, and fifth, equations. Each of the illustrations, I will give you some examples and exercises. Let's now have an example or examples for ordered pairs. Determine whether each of the following is a function or not. So I will give you 5 examples. So for number 1, set A is equal to the ordered pairs 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Is it a function or not? Okay, this is a function. Why? Because there are no two elements have the same first element. So for the value of x, as we can see, we have 0, 1, 2, and 3. So they are not repeating. So we have different first element for each of the x value. Therefore, that is a function. For example number 2, we have the set of ordered pairs negative 1, 0, negative 2, 0, negative 3, 0, and negative 4, 0. Is it repeating? Okay, our y values repeat. As you can see, we have 0, 0, 0, 0. But based on the definition of the function, only the first element repeats. That is not a function. So in this example number 2, we have negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. So they are not repeating. Therefore, this set of ordered pairs is a function. How about number 3, letter C? We have the set of ordered pairs 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Is it a function or not? Okay, this is a function. You just look at the first element. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Although in the x and y they are the same, but you just look at only the first element of the given ordered pairs. So therefore, this is also a function. How about number 4? The set of ordered pairs negative 5, 4, negative 3, 2, negative 3, 1. So our x elements, we have negative 5, negative 3, negative 3. So since the first element negative 3 and negative 3 repeats, so therefore this is not function. And our last example, we have 1, 1, negative 1, 2, 2, 3, negative 2, 4. Is it a function or not? Let's check if the first element does not repeat. So we have 1, negative 1, 2, negative 2. Okay, remember that 1 is positive, negative 1 is negative. So they are different. 2 and negative 2, they are not also the same. So therefore, this is a function. Let's proceed now for the exercises of ordered pairs. Determine whether each of the following is a function or not. So for number 1, again the technique is you are going to look at the first element. Number 1, the set f is equal to 0, negative 1, 2, negative 5, 4, negative 9, and 6, negative 13. Is it a function or not? Okay, this is a function because our first element 0, 2, 4, 6, they are different. So therefore this is a function. For number 2, G is equal to 5 negative 10, 25 negative 75, 50 negative 100. Is it a function or not? Okay, this is a not function. Why is it not? Although they are having different first elements, but wala siya naka-set. Okay, you have the bracket. That is not a function. Number 3, R, set R is equal to the set A0, B negative 1, C0, D negative 1. Okay, so again, we have the first element, A, B, C, D. So they are different, therefore this is a function. How about number 4? Set T is equal to negative 2, 0, negative 1, 1, 0, 1, negative 2, 2. Is it a function or not? Okay, this is a... Okay, let's check first the first element. Negative 2, negative 1, 0, negative 2. Since negative 2 repeats, therefore this is not a function. Number 5. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2. Is it a function or not? So let's check the first element. 1, 2, 3, 4. Although the y value is 2 repeats, or that is repeating, but you just look at the first element, 1, 2, 3, 4 does not repeat. Therefore, this is a function. Last example for ordered pairs, set B is equal to 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4. Is it a function or not? Of course, this is not a function. Why? Because the first element 3, 3, 3, 3 repeats. So therefore, this is not a function. Let's now proceed to the examples of table of values. So I have here 4 examples. So for number 1, we have here the table of values x and y. The values for x is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The y value, we have negative 2, negative 1, 0, negative 1, negative 2. So determine, is it a function or not? So the same procedure for the ordered pairs, we just look at the first element. Our first element here is the x. We have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So since, is it repeating or not? Okay, not. So therefore, they are different. They are having the same elements. So therefore, this is a function. For number 2, as you can see, we have x and y. Our x value, we have negative 1, 0, negative 1, negative 2. You just look at the first element again, the x. Okay, we have negative 1, 0, negative 1, negative 2. They have the same first element, negative 1 and negative 1. Therefore, this is not function. Number 3, x and y, we have negative 6. X values, negative 6, negative 4, negative 2, 0, and 2. The y values, negative 6, negative 4, negative 2, 0, and 2. Is it a function or not? Okay, you just look at the x values, our first element, negative 6, negative 4, negative 2, 0, 2. So they are not repeating, therefore this is a function. The last example, we have x and y. Our x values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our y values, we have only 3. So function or not? Although our y values or value is 3 repeats, but you just look at the first element, the x value, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they are different. Therefore, this is a function. Proceed to the exercises of the table of values. So we have number 1, we have number 2, number 3, and number 4. So for number 1, is it a function or not? Okay, you just look at the first element. So we have negative 1, 0, negative 1, 2. So therefore, this is a function or not a function? Okay, this is a not function. Why is it not function? Because negative 1, the first elements, they are repeating. Number 2, our x values 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Our y value is 1. They have the same y value. Is it a function or not? Okay, this is a function because they are not having the same first element. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So again, just look at the x values since they are different, so this is a function. For number 3, we have our x values 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Our y values is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Is it a function or not? Okay, so if we are going to check the first element, so we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So they are different, therefore this is a function. For number 4, we have our x and y element. As you can see, we have negative 3, negative 2, 0, and 2, the first element. So remember that negative 2 is different from positive 2. Therefore, they are different. So this is a function or not? Okay, this is a function. So let's now proceed to the examples for graphs. So determine whether each graph represents a function or not. So the technique on how to determine the graph of a given function is you just make a vertical line test or vertical line. If you can touch only once, that is a function. If more than once, that is twice or thrice, that is not a function. So for example, number 1, we will make a vertical line test. Okay, so we touch the line once. If we make another line, so only one or once. Therefore, this is a function. For number 2, we have here the graph. We have a curve. So we can make a vertical line, only one. So we have once. So it touches only once. So therefore, this is a function. How about number 3? So we are going to make a vertical line test. Okay, so how many times that the line touches? So we have it touches twice. So if more than once, another one, we can make another vertical line. So we have twice. Therefore, this is not a function. How about this one? The graph of a circle. If we will make a vertical line test, okay, it touches twice. Therefore, is it a function or not? This is not function. So it is very easy to determine if the graph is a function or not. You just look at or you make a vertical line test. If the vertical line touches only once, that is function. If more than once, just like number 2, number 3 and number 4, so they are not functions. Okay, let's now have an exercises for the graphs. So for number 1, is it a function or not? We will make a vertical line test. Okay, it touches twice, therefore this is not a function. How about number 2? We will make a vertical line. So only one point touches, so this is a function. Okay, number 3. Is it a function or not? We will make a vertical line. Okay, only one or once. This is a function or not? This is a function. Let's proceed to the examples for mapping. So we have 3 examples. For number 1, how are you going to determine the given map is a function or not? Just look at the x value or the given. We have Daniel and John Lloyd. The y values, we have Catherine, Bea, and Ellen. So as you can see, Daniel is paired with Catherine. John Lloyd is paired with Bea, and John Lloyd is paired with Ellen. So since our first element x, John Lloyd repeats twice, he is paired with Bea and Ellen, so therefore this is a function or not? This is not a function. How about we are going to have the y values become our x, and our x becomes our y. So we have here our x, y. Catherine is paired with Daniel. Bea is paired with John Lloyd. Ellen is paired with John Lloyd. Is it a function or not? Okay, as you can see, we have here Catherine, Bea, and Ellen. So each of the person is paired 1. So no first element repeats. Therefore, this is a function. Although John Lloyd appears twice, but you just only look at the first element for x to determine if the given map is a function or not. How about number 3, x and y? Our x is 1, 2, 3. Our y is 10, 12, 14, 16. Is it a function or not? So 1 is paired with 10, 2 is paired with 12, 3 is paired with 14 and 16. So therefore 3 repeats, is paired twice. Therefore this is a function or not? This is not a function. Have an exercises for mapping. For number 1, is it a function or not? Okay, we have here, just look at the first element. 1, 2, 3, 4 is paired only once. So therefore this is a function. Number 2, 3 is paired with 1, 4 is paired with 2 and 3, and 5 is paired with 4. As you can see, we have 4 is paired with 2 and 3. It repeats. Therefore, this is function or not? This is not a function. The last example, we have Philip, Leah, and Rita. We have here their cell phone numbers. So we have our y values. Philip has only one cell phone number. Leah has only one. How about Rita has two cell phone numbers? So Rita repeats for the x value. Therefore, is it a function or not? So this is not a function. I hope you have learned about mapping for determining the function, whether the map is a function or not. Okay, let's proceed now with the last illustration for determining the function. We will have an equation. So I will give you an example. We have 6 examples to determine if the given equation is a function or not. So number 1, y is equal to 3x cubed. So the technique on how to determine the given equation is a function, you just look at the value for y. If the value or the exponent for y is only 1, that is a function. If more than 1, the exponent is 2, 3, 4, and so on, that is not a function. Okay, let's try for example number 1. Y is equal to 3x cubed. You look at the exponent. Remember, y has 1. Automatically, that is 1 exponent. Therefore, this is a function or not? Is it a function or not? So this is a function because it has only one y. Number 2, y cubed is equal to 4x squared. Again, you just look at the y value, the exponent. More than 1, 3. Therefore, this is not a function. Number 3, y squared equals 4x squared minus 5. Again, you look at the y value. The exponent is 2, more than 1. That is not a function. How about number 4, 3x plus 4y equals 12. Okay, since it has only one exponent, 1, so we have this is a function. Number 5, 3x squared plus 4y equals 12. Okay, look at the y. We have one exponent. So this is a function. How about 3x squared plus 4y squared equals 18? As you can see, our y has 2. Therefore, this is not a function. We have an exercises if you are going to determine the given equation as a function or not. So I will give you only 4 numbers. Number 1, x equals 2y. Is it a function or not? Okay, this is a function because the value of our exponent is 1. We have 1, so that's a function. Number 2, x squared equals 3y. Again, this is a function because we have only one exponent for y. Number 3, x plus y squared equals 6. As you can see, we have y is, the exponent is 2. Therefore, this is not a function. Number 4, 2x squared plus y cubed equals 10. Is it a function or not? Okay, this is not a function because our y, the exponent is 3. Therefore, this is not a function. So I hope you have learned about the equation on how to determine the function or not. So I hope the tips and the techniques that I discussed a while ago could help you when you will be in the senior high school or as a review for these topics all about functions. Thank you very much for watching the video about functions. So we have again the illustrations of functions. We have ordered pairs, table of values, graphs, mapping, and also we have equations. So please click subscribe on my YouTube channel for some videos. Of course, the button, click the bell button. Thank you very much.